Hello, everybody. I'm John Evans, and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Hey, thanks for tuning into this episode, this very special episode. And I say that in all seriousness. The thing that I show you at the end of this episode will blow you away. This is a once a year, twice a year type of thrift store find. You're going to want to stay tuned for this. But this is a thrift store haul exclusively from Maryland. Everything you see is going to be from rural towns in the state of Maryland, where I live. First thing I found was this clutch purse. Now, I don't know a lot about purses, but I can size them up and tell if they're old or not. This is a old, you can see it's got a little bit of rust underneath that indicates the wear right there on the hinge, but it does have an older clasp and these weird plastic sides. This was $3.99. It's got these little gems in there. I think it's probably worth $20 to $25 based on the. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. I'm not a purse guy. I've flipped a few purses just by using my eyes and determining that they are old and probably collectible. So every once in a while I'll roll the dice on one, but that should be about 20, 25 bucks off of four. Next thing I found was this. What in the Jonathan Livingston seagull is going on here? This I found at Highland Thrift Store. Can't really see it because it's a white tag. $3 for the seagull, the breezy, cool 70s seagull. I think it looks great. It's not huge, but it's perfect. It doesn't have any chips, cracks. So anything that's like super definitively an era, like 70s, like this seagull, it's going to go about 18 to 20 bucks. And I paid $3 for it, so I'm going to make 14, 15 bucks off this cool seagull. This is what you'd buy at your local bazaar, bring it home, put it on the windowsill, put on your favorite Carole King record, put on your favorite Carpenter's album, or say Bread. Summer breeze makes me feel, yeah, whatever. Just this is 70s in a nutshell from what I remember. Next thing I found was a weird one. I'm not big on these, but I like the color. So I picked these up. These weird horns. I think these give off strong grandma vibes. This is, like I said, people collect glass in various colors. So someone will buy these. They're $2 each. I've seen sets of these in various colors go between 25 and 30 bucks. I don't know who makes them. They're not exciting to me. I'm just going to tell you that. I just picked them up because I know they will sell to someone who does 60s glass. And I'm going to try to get 27. I'm going to cut it right down the middle. Say 27 for the weird orange horns. Man, the 60s were weird. People bought weird stuff. All right, next thing I found was in this bag, this cellophane bag, and I've pulled it out so I don't make a bunch of noise. But this is a Hulk Hogan action figure. Who made this? LIN Toys. These were everywhere. I've been seeing these my whole life. And the reason I bought this, it was $15, 25% off. So I figure, I know that these sell between, around 30 bucks if they're in good shape. This one is in good shape. It is missing his championship belt, right? So I just remember Hulk Hogan from Rocky 3 as Thunderlips the Barbarian in the flesh, baby. So the Hulkster in all his glory. On eBay, people are trying to get between $25 and $50 for this. I'm going to throw this in my booth at about 28 bucks. So, I'm not going to make a killing off this, but I'm going to make close to 20 bucks off of Hulk Hogan's wrestling figure. If you ever see these with all the paint missing, don't buy them because people want them to look good. All right, now the next two things I found, this is where it gets amazing because my girlfriend slash fiance Christy found these next two items, and they are killers. I can assure you of this. She was at Christian Crossing while I was out of town, and the first thing she showed me when I got back were these babies. Holy smokes. A complete set of 1960s Japanese canisters. Yes, these are made in Japan. A company called Price Imports. Let's see if I can get a close-up on this. Oh no. Jeepers Creepers. Maybe it's on this one. Can you see that? Price Imports, Japan. Now, to see 60-year-old plastic in this kind of amazing condition is unheard of, really. It's pretty rare, especially a canister set that probably went through a lot back in the day. But not cracked, not chipped, no paint loss. Nobody ever tried to throw these in the dishwasher. Man, these are stunning. And a canister set from the 60s will sell pretty easily. And an amazing looking one in a desirable color like a yellow or orange sells it even more. This will sell in my booth for $55. $50 to $55. If I have to mark it down to $47, it won't go any lower than that. It's just a really incredible canister set that she paid $6 for. So, not bad. All right, we're going to go off the tripod here to show you this last thing. And when I tell you this is amazing, when I tell you it's mind-blowing, I say that in all sincerity. So let's get to it. God, I'm excited about this. This was purchased for $10. Keep that in mind. She found this for $10, and it didn't have a price on it. And she asked the guy how much it was, and he goes, "How much you want to pay?" And he asked her if she loved it. She said yes, and he goes, "Do you $10 love it?" And she was like, "Oh my gosh, yes." So let's look at it. It is right down here. Oh my goodness. What have we here? That, my friends, is a Lane Perception coffee table. Lane Perception. Looks 60s to me, but as it turns out, it is early 70s, early to mid 70s. So this is $10 in the thrift store, and it's worth a lot more than that. Now, some people say, I wouldn't know what I'm looking at if I saw something like this. Well, use your eyes. It's an unusual look. It's got a nice, excellent condition on the top. Now, one thing you can do to identify furniture, look in the drawer. As you can see, it says Lane Furniture. Another thing you can do, and we're going to do this as delicately. Whoa! Oh my goodness. There we are. We're going to do this as delicately as possible. Always turn furniture over, because you can see on this particular one, there's a serial number and a style number. Now, the serial number tells you when it was made. The style number tells you what the name of the design was. Not all furniture has this, but it is a great way to identify. You can Google that style number and the serial number. So again, Lane Perception, $10. What is a coffee table like this worth, you ask? Well, it's a great question. Sort of while we're here, I looked all over, right? eBay, if you Google that, if you Google Lens that, if you take a picture of that, it'll come up on Google Lens. All your listings. So let's break it down. The cheapest Lane Perception coffee table available on the internet is $575. I know. The most expensive one was $2,000 on Cherish. And there was a few in between. One person wanted $1,100. There was one that was like maybe $1,350. But between $575 and $2,000 was the price range online. And they're not that common. There's about maybe 4 or 5 available at this very moment online. What I think I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put this in my high-end booth. I just got a new booth at Lincoln Highway Hub in Pittsburgh. Come see me at the Lincoln Highway Hub. Amazing antique mall. And just got in there. So that's where this will go. And I'm going to ask $500. Maybe a little more in case someone wants to utilize the 10%. Because they will take 10% off. So I might say $550 on that. And off of $10, I mean, if I have to bring it down, even if I have to take $475 off of $10, it's an incredible find. And what I would say, fellas, find a gal who will find you a $500 coffee table while you're out of town. That's my advice to you. And thanks, honey. I appreciate it. Yeah, just an incredible. Let's take one more look at it. You want to take one more? Let's take one more look. Oh my. That is a sexy coffee table. Well, I thank you for watching this thrift store haul. I couldn't do this without you. Remember to like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Subscribe to get in on the free stuff. First Monday of every month for Mid-Mod Money. Thanks for watching. And remember, always round up.